challenges? Like, what do you think you're looking for?
I am starting to lose my hair,
Okay.
and it's getting really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking for something to wear maybe at the beginning, part-time.
Part-time and
Yeah,
then maybe
yeah,
move
when I
into-
go out and
right.
stuff like that.
So maybe start with like a topper and then maybe move into a full wig at some point.
Okay,
Okay, we're gonna walk around. It can be completely overwhelming, right? We're looking for one of two things, either colors you like or styles you like, because this is just a little sampler, right?
okay.
So all of the things can come in different colors, right? So if you see a color that you like or a style, then we'll narrow it down for you. Okay, so right here, these are the types of helper hair that you have. We have a full wig, which is what this is. You have the 3/4 or a half wig, which really doesn't have any lace, but if you had bio hair, you could kind of put your own bio hair over top of it, but it's gonna give you more coverage than like a topper or an extension. Then we have the wiglets. So these wiglets, 3/4 wigs, toppers, they can be interchangeable depending on the brand, but a wiglet is just what it is. It is kind of a half wig, kind of a topper. It's gonna give you a little more volume than a topper, but less than a wig.
Oh,
So if you're quite thinning, but you're not quite ready for a full wig, but the topper isn't enough,
okay,
especially if you're thinning down in here and you want a little bit more in here, then that's perfect. And then you
Good.
have other things like the clip-on extensions and the clip-on ponytails and things like that. So that's kind of what we have in terms of options.
okay.
Then these are the fibers. You have your human hair, your synthetic hair blend, which is a 30-70 split, 30% human hair, 70% synthetic. Then you have heat safe synthetic, and then you have your regular synthetic. And when they say regular, they just mean non-heat safe.
So you can't use curling iron on it, or?
So yes and no. You can't use a traditional curling iron on a non-heat safe piece. This one is a non-heat safe piece. So you can kind of feel it. You can feel this is a Kinkon fiber. It does feel like hair. You can't use that, but there are specific tools. There's a proprietary tool that this brand comes out with that is made for non-heat safe pieces.
Oh, okay.
It's right over here, and it's really cool because you can use this on your bio hair too. But two of the benefits of this is it just has an on and off. You can't change the temperature. So you can't accidentally turn it up too high or low because you can't change it.
Yes.
The other thing is that the heat is in here. So, I mean, you can't grab and hold this, but if you accidentally grab this or you touch it or what have you, this isn't gonna burn you.
Oh,
So this is really nice, and this is made specifically for your non-heat safe synthetics. So yes, you can. Don't use a curling iron you have at home, but there is a tool made for
Okay.
that. So
cool.
if that's really the deciding factor, we don't need to worry about that as a deciding factor.
Okay.
So what in here do you like?
They're all so pretty. I love them all. I didn't see that one before. That
Oh,
one
the
was
Jamison,
pretty.
yeah. Go ahead and you can,
Should I-
go ahead and touch things. Bring her, I can hold the mannequin while you look at it.
Oh, yes.
So this one does have
This
that.
is a style I
lace front.
think I'd like.
So you want sort of a bob, not
Kind
highly
of, but not
layered.
a short.
Yeah, this one.
This
would be a
one's,
little bit
yes.
longer.
Like
This still
this.
has your lace front part. It's got your lace front, so it is going to look like it's coming right out of your scalp there. So you do have that as an option.
She is beautiful. And let me
Anything
see,
else?
it would be fun to have longer hair.
That's the cool thing
With
about
curls.
wigs. Yeah, right? That's the cool
I
thing about
love
wigs.
that.
So this is a heat safe piece as well. The other thing I'd like to say is like sometimes people are like, oh, I like this is so long, but they're like, maybe it's too long for me. The nice thing is I always say go longer rather than shorter.
Right.
Because you can take this to your stylist and have it cut specifically for you.
Oh.
So whereas if you were like with this and you're like, oh, I wish it was a little bit longer. Well, it's not gonna grow. So
yeah.
but if you have this and you're like, oh, I like this, or maybe you like this and you just don't like these real light ends, okay, don't worry about that because you can have this cut so that then you just have maybe a little tip there,
Oh,
which you see how different it looks between this and how beautiful. that looks.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about necessarily length is easier to work with than not enough length.